It's motherfucking Sunday!
Why are you yelling?
I'm yelling?
Yeah, that's big yells. You just yelled it.
Oh. Yeah, because it's motherfucking Sunday!
It's Sunday every week. Why are you surprised this week?
Because this week, it's Sunday Fun Day.
It's always Sunday Fun Day. Welcome to the chat. We're starting really quickly today.
Yes.
I started the stream early on purpose.
Oh.
I said people might have stuff to do later. Though then again, we should have given people time to join, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
Catch them off guard from time to time.
Welcome. Oh, Richard Kish is here. Legault sister's here. Christine is here. She's asking for forgiveness. She's ready to take her punishment. Poseidon's going to give you something. Poseidon's going to give you something for sure. Silver and Gold. Who else we got? Mademoiselle's here. People are starting to line up in the chat. Dixie, welcome. Oh, dude, what yesterday I went to Magog with Mike for the Noir tour.
Was that like? Is that like from Skyrim or something?
I never been to Magog. It was the first time. That was fun. But before we get to my Magog stories,
Yes.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you gotta go. Join the nation. How do you think we're doing all kinds of cool shit? We got Terry and Ted up in here. We got a new podcast that we're working on. It's basically it's all you guys. That's it. We're basically reinvesting all the people's investments in us.
Yes.
Because we're terrible with money. So yeah, patreon.com/Pantelis. Don't forget, new episodes of Two Drink Minimum go up every Wednesday. But if you're smart, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m., the premieres are on the Two Drink Minimum channel. So you can check that out over there. Let's see here. Manoli is trying to cheer on Olympiacos in the chat. Well, too bad you guys couldn't win at home. Yeah, how's that? How's that feel?
I used to be an Olympiacos fan.
King Nasty's here. Tomofos is here. For me, it was a great day of soccer. We won the season opener. Olympiacos couldn't win at home. PAOK lost at home against Yanina. It was a fucking great day. It was a great day. I'm going to live it up today.
So long as your team wins and your enemies lose, it's a good day.
It's a great day today. Yes. China's losing. So, I saw Mike brought his Fire Stick yesterday on the road. Cobra Kai, welcome.
Oh.
Yeah. He brought his Fire Stick so we could watch the Trilla fight. Evander Holyfield against Vitor Belfort in a boxing match. As you know, Evander Holyfield is like 60 years old. So exactly what you would expect on paper to happen is what happened.
What happened?
In the first round, he fell down like 4 or 5 times, and then the ref just stopped again.
What?
He just stopped. He's like, yeah, this isn't good. Yeah.
God damn.
Well, look, Evander Holyfield, guys, very old.
I don't know who that is.
I love Evander Holyfield. I think he's one of the greatest ever to do it. However, he's very in shape for an old man, though. Still jacked, he's like Frankenstein. He's very tall. But he's an old guy, bro.
Yeah, eventually that was my stomach again.
Hair, stomach. His eyes fucked up. I think he's got pink eye or some shit. He's an injured pigeon. Poseidon's going through some shit. Cobra Kai, I don't know if I told you. Hello, King Nasty, Mademoiselle Mew. Gary's here. Greetings from the Belgian boy himself, Gary Atlas.
I liked what he made the other day. What did he make in the Discord that I saw?
I don't know.
It was funny. I saw it was a meme. It was a picture, I think.
Of you?
No, was it? I don't remember, but it was. I found it. I found it clever.
You look
and funny.
Spock today, they're saying.
Oh, thank you.
Spock.
Or
maybe you look like Spock. Da-na-na-na. You do look. You kind of look like Spock.
Oh yeah, it's true, eh? I never realized.
Yes.
You know what I watched?
Yeah.
Crazy Stupid Love with.
By the way, I just gotta make a side note here to Christine, because Christine is like, Frankenstein was the doctor, not the monster, because he was Frankenstein's monster, but we all call Frankenstein.
Yeah.
God damn it, Christine.
You know,
she's the Captain Obvious commercials.
But
she's that guy.
Also,
we know.
She also
in vernacular. That's who, when you say Frankenstein versus Michael Myers, we all know. That's just what we refer to it. It's just how it is.
She also must be a blast at parties.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I saw Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling.
You know, there's a lot of underprivileged kids that work to make that tequila. You sure you want to drink it? God damn it, Christine's here. Le Poseidon talking about the Poseidon's rewards cards. Oh, by the way, since we do have the poll, they've allowed me to create live polls.
Oh.
We should always be creating live polls in the chats. Not Polish people, like an actual poll.
Hold on, but we can make.
I can do a live poll right now.
No way.
Yeah. What should we ask everyone, and then we can have answers, and then see what people feel.
Black or yellow?
What do you mean black or yellow?
Black or yellow.
Pick a color?
Yeah.
We're not doing that stupid shit.
It's literally the first thing that popped into my head because of your shirt.
This is bro, I'm a giant bumblebee. Bzz, bzz.
Bzz, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we could do polls.
By the way, speaking of bees,
Yeah, tell me.
have you seen bees versus hornet wars?
What?
Have you seen?
It's like a cartoon.
No, bro. Legit videos. Because now cameras have gotten smaller. You can sneak them into places, and they capture these wars between basically bees and wasps. Sorry, so wasps are like 3 times the size of a bee. So like it takes like 18 bees to kill a wasp. So like they have these big battles, bro. It's fucking insane. I don't know if you've seen the videos, and people on TikTok have basically taken those videos and commentated over them, and it's the funniest fucking shit ever.
Gary says, we know what you meant by black or yellow. 100% you meant people.
That's a good one.
And Christine, very upset, says she will see herself out. I don't know if she's kidding or if it's literal. I can't tell anymore with her.
I can't tell either.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? So yeah, so it's some of the funniest fucking shit ever. They'll comment over like.
Do they die though? They kill themselves?
Well, no. The wasps end up killing some bees.
What are they fighting over?
Nothing. Just wasps are assholes.
Oh, so they just don't like bees.
They just don't like. They see bees and they're like, they're ready to throw hands. They're like arch nemesis. And then hornets, which are even bigger, are even worse.
Hold on. Are you sure they're arch nemesis? Because I don't mind them being arch nemesis. I think that's an exciting plot. I just want to know if you know your facts. Are they really arch nemesis? They just can't get along. They're not fighting over anything. They just see each other.
They just see each other and they're ready to throw hands.
Like different gangs.
There's like the wasps don't even steal the honey from none of that shit. They don't give a fuck.
They just want to kill the bees.
They just want to kill the bees. Hornets too, and then hornets hornets go on like mass murders of bees and shit, and they create giant pileups of bee bodies, bro. It's the most insane shit ever.
That's terrible. We need bees.
It's terrible. I know we need bees. That's why
we don't need hornets though, and wasps and shit.
No, wasps and hornets are just basically nature's assholes.
Okay, I can go with that.
Nah.
So why don't we get rid of? You know how they're killing bees. Why don't we just kill wasps and hornets?
Because, that's a very good question. I don't know how come nobody ever asked this. How come nobody ever asked this?
I'm sure someone's asked this, Poseidon.
Why
has no one asked this? This should be on the ballot. What's going on here? None of these goddamn candidates in the election have mentioned wasps and or hornets. Wasps are with bees like Poseidon is with black people, is what Gary said.
What?
Yeah, every time you see them, you get upset.
I don't get upset when I see black people.
That's why Preach was happy.
I become enraged.
He was happy you went around yesterday. He's like, "Oh, good, you didn't bring him. It's gonna get weird." Oh, I learned a lot yesterday. About the natives.
Oh,
you know what I found out? Remember how we were talking about residential schools and the bodies of the kids and all that? You know how many kids that went to residential schools were killed?
How many?
42%. Bro, half the kids that attended those schools almost were killed. And even crazier, what they were telling the like a lot of the parents, they assumed, they didn't even know the kids died. They assumed that they went through the school and they became white, like they forgot their culture or whatever, and they went to live a white life in the rest of the world. Yeah. They just left the reserve like that. That's what they assumed. Fucking crazy, huh?
42%.
42%, bro, of those kids. And all those kids, it was basically kidnapping, putting them in those schools. It wasn't like, I want to sign up for this school. It was like the government mandating it. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Terrible, yeah. Crazy.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a little.
That's very
it's little
fucked
details
up.
they don't give. Like, he puts the tier, Trudeau, but he's like, let me not give away a lot. Because Mike told me something yesterday I didn't know. Some of the people that were running this shit till like the 90s or whatever are still alive. There's still people around that you can go after, but they choose not to.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you should 100% go after these people.
Yeah.
Especially if
But what are you going to do? You're going to put them in, now they're probably super old, but it's just the point of rectifying something, you know what I mean?
Or at least the family is being compensated.
I don't even know. It's fucking crazy, bro. I don't know how do you compensate for killing everyone?
Money-wise, I don't know. I honestly don't
It's
know,
crazy.
bro. That's next level fucked up.
Because what you do is you eliminated the next generation.
Half of it, yeah.
And the ones that survived are fucked up. They're into
Yeah.
drugs, all that, and then they complain like, "Why are all these native guys now? Why are they drinking? Why are they on drugs? What would you do if your friends were getting killed? You were getting raped and all? Yeah, it's a whole fucked up thing.
Jesus.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
That's nuts, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Canada's fucked
Christine
over.
says décoloniser l'histoire. Is it like a documentary or like a show with actors? Either way, I would still watch. But now I'm very much into documentary mode because Mike, you know what Mike did? Mike is taking studies. He's about to get his degree in native studies. He's doing that on the side.
Yeah.
That's how he knew all this shit. And he was telling me, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, dude, 42%. He goes, 42%. You can watch it online.
There was no
yeah,
need-
everything's online now.
But there was no need for that. Why did they go so hard?
Bro, you don't understand. It was all. If you look at it, it was made by. It was made by POC. I don't know who POC is. Probably a documentary thing, but it was. At the time, it was very like if you hear the way they talked about people and the way they wrote it, they thought that it's the same thing, kind of like eugenics was in the States and stuff. They thought that there's like a different species of people. So it's like we gotta train them. They gotta be like this. But it was just abuse. They were just abusing kids, is what they were doing to assimilate. But it was weird. It was crazy. It was made by people of color. Christine says, "Oh, I don't give a shit about." Like, well, who cares? That's crazy, Christine. Let's not get racist in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't need you to have a certain color to make a documentary. You can be whatever color you want. Just fucking tell me what the shit is. That's all I care about.
Yeah, it's just 42%.
42%, bro. Think about that. And I'll tell you why I'm bringing this up. The subject that came up yesterday, because Mike was laughing at me because all my podcasts that were on the French festival, whenever they were going up on Just Put It, right before it would start, they would keep putting a disclaimer. Like this podcast was recorded on stolen native land or some shit like that, right? I didn't steal anything. I don't know why they kept putting that before my podcast. They kept saying this podcast was recorded on stolen native land.
Oh.
They were doing that for all their stuff.
Okay.
So Mike's like, because you saw me yesterday, isn't it kind of funny that before your show, it would always seem like you stole people's land to record you? And I was like, oh, fuck, yeah. I didn't think about that. So then he started telling me about, bro, you know how fucked up it was? You know, the natives, how much they got fucked over? And they don't, like, they talk about it just base level, but they don't really get into details. Embarrassing. Like, it's super embarrassing for the nation. Like, if you look into it.
God damn.
Yeah, it's complete deals. So anyways, let's see. They're all in jail now. Gary says, "Oh fuck, I hope they're all in jail." What I meant was that it was made by people that lived it mostly, which makes it fucking depressing. You ever heard those stories from people that lived it?
No, not really.
There was a documentary on Netflix, guys, in Boston. Remember that parish, whatever, the guy who was like raping all these girls and kids? There was nuns that were covering it up, and then the cops were covering it up too. Like some of the girls that go complain, everyone basically everyone in the town didn't want to acknowledge what was going on.
God damn.
So, bro, all these kids grew up with fucked up, addictions and just problems, social problems because of that shit. Yeah,
that's fucked up. How do you do that to children, bro?
Here's the thing: you got to be fucked up, number one. But this is why I hate culty shit. This is why you should always be ready to cleanse the palate. You know what I mean? Because the second you say, "Oh, this person has to be right because I voted for him," or "This person has to be right because I believe in this religion," or whatever, no matter, even if they do something that arbitrarily should be wrong, no, I have to find a way to work it into it being good. The second you do that, you open yourself up to evil. Because you're never gonna accept any mistakes. That's what happens when people get too riled up with countries. Like, they don't admit if their country's doing the bad thing, or politicians. If a politician's fucking up, they don't admit it. That's why it's best to be in the middle and criticize, and give people opportunities. It's the best way. It's because you eliminate, like right now, like let's say for the elections, shit like that. Even if this is gonna sound this is gonna sound terrible. The fucking NDP. But even if the NDP were to win, it would be better for Canada than Trudeau remaining. I know you feel like flipping the table, but the truth is that's 100% true because you need to cleanse the palate. You can't have an authoritarian. You need to have different people having those opportunities so that everyone's scared. Like, oh fuck, I'm I'm not in charge. The people are in charge. They could throw me out whenever.
Because then if they stay too long in power, then they start going for tyrannical shit. Look at Trudeau.
Yeah, not just tyrannical shit, but they get too comfortable and they don't make good on their promises because whatever, fucking it doesn't matter. You get it.
Yeah.
So you need to be held accountable. So you need that kind of shit. You know.
But geez, I kind of mad, bro. The NDP and it infuriates me.
Flat Cat, she's about to go driving. She's listening to us. Flat Cat, one day, even though now YouTube can do it, actually, YouTube, you can do that. You can just listen to it. But one day, we're going to have our own website, and you could just listen to audio even live on the go, and that's going to be the way of the future.
Yeah. But man, that's fucked up. And speaking of religion, I'm gonna bring it up on a lighter note now. Pope Francis.
Yes, what is he still liking ass pictures?
He's still liking.
He's still on Instagram.
He's still on Instagram liking these hoes, bro. He's still on Instagram liking these Insta models. This new one, Margaret Fox, which is an OnlyFans model. She and her Instagram bio reads the CEO of the Big Titty Committee.
Is the Pope okay? So you know what? That's the question.
He's liking, and one of them that he liked was a girl dressed up as a cat, I think, or a bunny, in like the doggy position with her back arched and her tongue sticking out. You know that face they make of like that.
Ask your community. Bam! I just put up a poll. Is the Pope an ass guy or a tits guy?
Oh. Oh fuck, that's a good question.
A good question.
I'm gonna go with ass.
No, you're an ass guy.
No, I'm an ass guy, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that Pope Francis is an ass guy. You know why?
Go.
He has like so far 3 pictures, right? 2 of them. One of them was Naragara, that voluptuous ass, and
Naragara's stock exploded because of that.
Yeah, 100%.
She started making videos about the Pope liking her.
Yeah. And then there's the other one dressed like a bunny or whatever that has that back arch, so it accentuates kind of the buttocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and say he's an ass guy, even though he liked Margaret Fox's picture of big breasts.
Okay, let's see. So far, 73% are saying he's an ass guy.
Oh, chat's on board with me.
Chat's on board with
Chat's on board
with you and the Pope being an ass man.
This makes me like the Pope.
This makes me like the Pope. I don't like popey stuff.
I know, but
you know me and religious shit.
Yeah, I know. I don't like. But speaking of religious shit, also I found something else. An exorcist bishop.
Wait, slow down. An exorcist bishop.
Yeah, bishop. That's an exorcist.
I like where this is
in
going.
Spain. Fell in love with a satanic erotica writer.
I'm going to listen to this because I saw it in the headlines. I never read it, so you're going to tell me about it. But before you continue, I have an announcement to make. Here in Montreal, we're known for our, I guess, less than awesome mayor, Valerie Plante. You know, she's trying her best. She's all about bicycles. Did you see the press conference? Because we have that girl who was at the U.S. Open, Leila Fernandez. She's like 19, bro, made it to the finals. Lost, but future ahead of her. And super nice girl too. She's very the way she talks and stuff. She said some good things about 9/11. Nice girl.
Oh shit.
So she was on the podium, and she was talking. I'm gonna say it in English so most people understand. But she was in French. She was saying, "Oh yeah, and you know, I fucking love watching that girl the way she plays." I go. She goes, "The way it motivates me and it motivates all of us to see her passion for penis." And then she's like, fuck penis. I meant tennis.
No way.
I swear.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
You didn't see it?
No.
Sa passion pour le pénis, no?
No.
Do I have to play it for the homies?
You have to play it.
I gotta play it for the homies.
Hold on.
No. You could sit. You can listen to it. Oh, you're so funny. You're like, oh, hold on, no. Yeah, I'll play it for the homies. You guys want to hear it? Yeah.
Play that shit.
Yeah, and it made my day. I was watching it with Mike yesterday. We were laughing. Like Mike and him and me, we had already seen it, but I didn't know that he saw it. I go, did you see that? He's like, yeah, put it on. It's just so funny. Alrighty. So.
Par hasard, et là, elle illumine le cours de tennis, elle illumine l'écran. On voit une jeune fille déterminée, souriante, on la sent passionnée et c'est très, comment on dit ça, c'est contagieux. J'ai envie de dire que sa passion pour le pénis, le pénis.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's amazing.
She said it is contagious to look at her passion for the penis. Yes. I love it.
Yo,
I get it.
That's amazing.
I get it. It's contagious. Sometimes someone's got some serious passion for the penis, and it's contage. You contage it. Yeah.
I can't.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That made me want to vote for her. I was like, "Oh, she admitted that she has a huge passion for the penis."
Yo,
I was like, "Yo, that is a mayor.
you think she's getting railed in the offices?
That is a good mayor. It's not like that son of a bitch Cuomo who was out there as a governor molesting people. She molested no one. She's just telling people, look, the penis. People are addicted.
La passion pour le pénis.
Passion. Yeah. The fact that she repeated it because she knew it wasn't like it was a Freudian slip. It wasn't a word slip. Because she's like, she's like, penis, God damn it. That's
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm a defender. What's the problem? She's a straight lady. That's why she's like,
ain't nothing wrong with
she's
that.
like, I meant the same thing, but I mean both things, but right now we're talking about tennis.
Yeah.
I like her.
Oh, that's funny.
I like her now.
That's funny.
We're gonna invite her to have her own podcast here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
La passion pour le pénis.
Yeah. Penis passion. The passion fashion for the penis. I feel bad that people kind of made fun of her because it's just it's a mental slip.
Yeah.
She was probably looking at some dude. Who the fuck knows what happened? But it was just really funny.
Yeah,
it's,
it's hilarious.
Passion for the penis is contagious. They're like, what? Oh, fuck.
God damn.
Christine has that passion too. Many of you. I mean, gay men and straight women have that passion. What do I tell you?
Yeah.
There's billions of people out there with the same passion as our mayor.
Exactly.
80% now in the chat are saying the Pope, they're assuming, is an ass guy.
Oh, I was spot on.
La Passion du Pénis is a good fucking name for a podcast.
Yeah.
You and Erica Suarez, that's going to be your show.
Wait, hold up. I don't have la passion pour le pénis.
And this is going to be, the art is going to be you and her like this, like you both hands are reaching out and there's a penis in the middle.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell nah, bro. Oh, hell nah, bro.
But
tell me about this Satanist.
So apparently this bishop, hold on, let me pull up the story.
So he's an exorcist.
He's an exorcist, right?
Yeah.
And he was saying like, what do you want me to do? He quit the church. He's like, fuck the church, because he met this erotica writer who is also...
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Erotica writer is kind of like fan fiction. It's these people that write novels that are fake, but people are banging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's clearly true that they say opposites attract. Nah? Spanish bishop Xavier Novell...
you say Spanish bitches?
Bishop.
Same thing.
Spanish bitches, too. Has set aside his vow of chastity, having resigned from his post after falling in love with Silvia Caballol.
How hot is this chick?
I don't know. I haven't Googled her yet. A writer of erotic novels with a distinct satanic tinge. Previously known for exorcising demons and for his ultra-conservative views on homosexuality, this sidewards move, I don't understand what homosexuality
I like that. He's like, I used to fight the demon and I used to hate the homosexual. But then I read the Veni story and devil is fun. Devil's good guy, man.
The sidewards move from the bishop has left a lot of his fellow clergymen wondering what in God's name... Clergymen.
Not clergyman.
Oh, whatever.
His fellow clergyman.
What in God's name has possessed him? One source claimed Pope Francis had urged Novell to undergo an exorcism himself, though the love-struck prelate refused. The bishop
I tried to exorcise el demon, but instead he exorcised my erotic side. She is a nice lady from Spain, and she's so erotic. It's so erotic. I love the way they speak. It's erotic. So wait, this guy fell in love with her, and now he just said, fuck the church, I'm just going to...
Yeah. And she's not that hot.
So she's not hot enough for you to leave the church?
Yeah, nah.
Poor guy, bro. He'd never probably seen a woman.
I can't find...
Well, I mean, if they're happy.
If they're happy, they're happy. But I thought she was going to be like a smoke show.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be like one of those broads that the Pope is liking on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, user not found. Okay.
So do you think the Pope just stopped giving a fuck a long time ago? Because he keeps liking photos. So it's not like one slip up. He's like, shit, I shouldn't have done it. He's like a regular guy. He's like, I approve of this, but...
Yeah, basically. Well, the what's it called?
I'll tell you one thing. I'll give him credit for.
What the Pope is?
If this was Greece,
Yeah.
and it was a higher up person, they'd be like, "No, it was an accident. The devil made me do it." They would find every excuse. But what I like about the Pope, he's like, I like the ass.
But what's funny is the Vatican is asking Instagram for an explanation as to how his account liked the picture.
And Instagram's like, all right, let me draw it up for you. El Popo, El Fono, El Aso, El Hardo, El Laico. That's it. That's it. And like, no, the Pope would never like this.
Because I think the Vatican is trying to say, nah, his account is being used or whatever the fuck.
They're going to fuck with the Pope. They're gonna, because the Vatican's like, what's going on here? And they're like, well, the Pope liked the picture. No, the Pope would never like that. Like, why are you saying the Pope likes dudes? No, we're not saying that.
That's funny.
And that's why now they're like, no, he liked them all. Big ass tit guy. I don't care. Let him like, he's a dude. It doesn't surprise me that a man is attracted to hot women. That's not shocking. You can't, no matter what role, whatever robe you put him in, whatever title you give him, you can't change that. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
He's a dude. The only difference is that he can't go and act on it because he's decided to do what the fuck he does. That's it. Well, he's old now too. Maybe he did when he was younger. But I'm saying that's it. But the rest, he's a dude. It doesn't surprise me. No. I don't have a problem with the guy. I'm not Catholic, but even if I was, I wouldn't have a problem with the guy. He's a dude doing dude things.
Exactly.
This is nature. You can't help it.
But then again, the reason why, did you know why the Catholic Church said you can't get married and shit? For
Guido's right. He goes, it's so Guido's in the chat. He goes, Guido, why don't you just, you have the restaurant, but I would have said just come over. He goes, it's so refreshing for a priest to like women rather than boys.
Yeah. But do you know why they priests, Catholic priests and popes and all this, they couldn't get married after?
So Richard has told me, he's asked a question. He says, Pantelis, when does it look like you, Mike, and other Canadian comedians will be able to make the trip to the U.S.? Looks like U.S. comics already have the green light. Yes, the American comics have the green light to come in. Some people said that soon the green light will be up for Canadians. Now, there's some states that I frequent that are already open for me. And I've already sent some messages last week. I should be able to come back south again starting mid to late October. Deal with it, Rich. Deal with it. And I'll let you know when I'm in your neck of the woods. We got to start planning stuff again. It is a very good question, but I'm looking from late October onward. I should be able to start coming back there.
Nice.
Yeah. Fun fact, when a new pope is chosen, Gary says, a cardinal has to grab his balls to make sure he's really a dude. I'm not joking. It's 100% true.
No way.
It's one of those Metal Gear Solid 2 moments. When the president grabbed Raiden's crotch, you're a man. You never seen that?
No, I've never
seen that. It's the funniest fucking thing. Because Raiden looks effeminate and stuff, and he's out in a sneaking suit, and he's like, what the fuck? And he grabs, he's like, whoa. He's like, the president grabs his dick.
No.
He's like, what are you doing? He's like, you're a man.
Hold on, did they also foresee grab her by the pussy?
Yeah, dude, Hideo Kojima, dude, foresaw, this is no joke, play Metal Gear Solid 2. Shit. Hideo Kojima foresaw meme culture, memes in general, the AI system, all the shit we do now, Kojima saw this fucking 20 years ago.
Bro, he's the OG grab her by the pussy.
Yeah. He also warned us about nuclear weapons and nuclear war, so you gotta be careful with that shit. So a girl could fake it. You know what's fucked up is that no one, like how dumb are these cardinals? No one would have noticed a chick there for so long.
Oh, they got those big robes that can hide their breasts.
You could talk. Like, you can notice. You got to be a bunch of idiots.
A woman could do a deep voice.
Like, if a girl makes it and she becomes the popess, good for her. Because she clearly fooled a bunch of idiots. The fault is on you, not on her.
You make a good point.
Yeah.
But the reason why Catholic priests and popes can't marry is because when they used to die, they used to pass on all their riches to the kids. And sometimes, if they had sons, the sons didn't want to become priests or whatever. So they would inherit all these riches, like properties and all this shit, and then it no longer belonged to the church. And they would go, fuck you, church. It's mine now.
It's my riches.
Yes.
My riches.
Yeah, so that's the main reason of why priests, Catholic priests, can't marry women.
That's interesting. I think they should.
I think they should too.
Save a lot of kids' assholes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. Let them do their thing. Let them be human beings, adults. Oh, the cardinal. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's disgusting. Oh, Christine, that is a disgusting statement. Fucking put you in the goddamn gulag for your jokes.
What did she say?
Nothing. You're going to get weirded out, so I won't say it.
Okay.
She was talking about the cardinal walking around bleeding. I was like, oh, that's weird. This guy keeps bleeding once a month. He was posing.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Oh, I'm surprised you got it. Disgusting, Christine. You don't say that about the Cardinals, the baseball team.
But crazy, yeah. The it's wild, the Catholic Church, bro. One's leaving for fucking a Satanist. The other one's fucking liking.
It's not everyone. Have a great show, everyone. Try not to end up in the gulag. Jorge Rosales dropping $5 in the chat, letting everyone know. Yeah, you know what I noticed? They let you put the super chat. It's normally when we're doing live, but apparently even when I do premieres and shit, people have it's almost like a super chat. But I don't know what happens if you do that. I don't know if if a video that's already been played, like let's say a podcast up, if you do that, does it show up in the comments? I don't know. We'll test it out. I don't know why they have the option there. Because this makes sense. There's a super chat that goes on top. You see it, you read it.
Yeah.
But they let people buy like super chats, donations, all that shit now on videos that are like I'm premiering or videos that are already on. But I don't know where the comment that you put in with the $5 or whatever you put in. I don't know where that goes. I don't know if it goes in the comments. Because if it's already played, there's no live chat, right?
Yeah.
And you're watching it after. So does it go on top of the comments?
Maybe it's just for the user. Maybe it's just for the content creator. It's just like, here, I left you a super chat. Just wanted to say this.
Yeah,
kind of get your attention.
Yeah, normally they put in the comments. We'll test it out. I'm curious to see where it goes.
It's a good question.
At least the Greek church, despite its faults, recognizes that men have basic needs. Yeah, most churches do.
Well, the Orthodox churches, our Orthodox priests can marry, bang, do whatever they want. Have girlfriends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they're not supposed to have women. They're not supposed to have wives and girlfriends, but they just do it. They're Greeksters.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, look, it's frowned upon, but they're still allowed.
Yeah, that's a Greek priest. The Greek priest, like, my girlfriend makes very good pasticcio. My wife doesn't like me mentioning that, but
do you remember that certain Greek priest? I'm not gonna give details.
You already gave too many details. Stop talking.
Okay.
I just did. Yeah, I saw your super chat. No, I could see it. I'm the one who read it, Jorge. I'm the one who read your super chat to everyone. I read your. Yeah, I could. I'm just wondering for the other stuff. We're gonna test it out later. Yeah, your super chat, Jorge. That's why I read it. You're warning people not to go into the gulag. We got that. We're gonna test it out later now. And everyone should be able to see it. Yeah, I saw it, Senor. Yeah, everyone should be able to see it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What other news are you bringing to the table today?
So a study out of 3 universities in Nigeria.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah, they say that ivermectin sterilizes 85% of men.
Ivermectin?
Yeah.
Look, maybe that'll be amazing, but no, ivermectin's been administered billions of times. Ivermectin's been used for years, unless they're using the horse one, maybe.
Well, here's the thing: they're saying it sterilizes men, but I feel like they're doing that shady reporting type of shit again. I feel like the sickness sterilizes 85% of men,
or whatever they're getting, and
then they treat it with ivermectin. But they use this whole thing. Oh, look, because they got treated with ivermectin, 85% of them are now sterilized.
I think whoever wrote that article is very smart, because now everyone's talking about ivermectin. So now that article is going to get a lot of shares, a lot of play. They're going to make money off ad clicks and shit. So that's a smart thing to do. The smart thing to do is to jump on it and bullshit. That's what CNN did. The same thing. Yeah. CNN was saying that Rogan took horse dewormer when they had already got information that it wasn't true.
Yeah.
They were still saying it because that's what they even shared the story that the Rolling Stone said that was proven fake, that those hospitals that were overrun, they couldn't handle patients because they had too many people going in there that were poisoned from taking horse dewormer, and it wasn't even true at all. There was it was a complete fictional story, and they still said it on CNN. Bro, CNN, it doesn't mean anything anymore. And Rogan, we're more accurate than them.
100%. And Rogan is actually thinking of suing them.
No, he's not thinking of suing them. He said that.
What did someone say in the chat?
Timo Foss put $2 in super chat, and he says it's for the Gulag Foundation.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm going to make a Gulag Foundation shirt to the Gulag. So far, no one's been on the Gulag, but one of you sons of bitches. One of you sons of bitches is on thin ice. And you know who you are. It's going to cause civil unrest within the chat. Renault says, happy first week of the NFL. First, I thought you said MILF because my eyes were blurry, but then I read NFL. Both work. Fucking enjoy your football. I know what it's like to enjoy a weekly game. I'm a big soccer guy. Look at this.
Also, I think it was at a football game recently, but a stray cat was saved.
I saw that. Well, it wasn't saved, thank God. I mean, it was saved, but Thank God it didn't die, bro. It fell from the fucking...
Yeah, it fell from the stadium and they cut it with the American flag.
Yeah. USA!
bless.
USA! USA!
God bless America, baby.
Olga is the gulag queen. I think Christine's been put in the gulag way more than Olga. I think Olga was that one time, and then everyone ran with it
twice.
as a meme, yeah. But then Poseidon got super obsessed with putting Christine in the chat.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to start putting her in the chat in the morning show when she's not even in the chat.
Yeah. She just comments, hey guys, gulag.
Yeah, he's gonna have a notepad with like her name and just keep putting. He's like, this is the gulag. Speaking of America, yesterday Trump was at the event. Bro, it was the fucking funniest thing. We were like, yo,
What
this
event?
is at the Evander Holyfield fight, the Triller.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I'll tell you why it was funny. Bro, fucking Trump. So people are cheering. They're like, you know, USA, because it was 9/11 stuff. It made sense. And then they're like, we want Trump. And I was like, I wonder why they're yelling, we want Trump. Because he was actually there. And then he took the microphone.
Oh,
He's like, yeah,
shit.
we're getting ready for a good fight. Jorge Masvidal was with him.
Oh,
Bro,
shit.
it feels like we're living in a comic book. It's hilarious.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like we're living. Because just imagine, Mike said the best thing because he was commenting on the fight. He goes, why this is funny to you? He goes, he's like, because he's a former president of the United States of America and now he's commenting on a fight. He goes, George Washington, that's what he used to do. After he was done being president, he used to comment on horse racing. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be wild.
It's just wild. Yeah.
It is wild. That's wild
Yeah.
as fuck, bro. Also, he said he's thinking of suing Twitter, Facebook, and Google because of what they did to him.
Yeah, let's see. Today, California may replace its current governor. Yeah, Newsom's garbage. What's happening with that, with the whole recall? I want to see if they're going to replace him. But I don't. But California, you know what the thing is with these huge states? It's, think about a big ship, right? A big ship can't turn quickly. You know what I mean? So no matter, like even now, let's say this guy, Larry Elder, what's his name? People like him. They say that he's good for... Even him taking control, he's the new governor. It'll take a lot of time to fix things. You know, there's a lot of moving parts in these places.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, the 45th president is commenting at a fight even rather than joining the other prez at the memorials? Just feels wild. Actually, Trump he's not even president. He's the one that was going. He went to the firefighters union in New York. He was there.
Yeah,
He was with the police officers. He actually did all the stuff that the president is normally supposed to do. Yeah.
Fuck, eh?
Biden was probably trying to tie his shoes during that time. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Or looking at his watch.
Yeah, that was a little surprising too. That she's right about bringing that up. That was a little surprising that Biden didn't do any of the usual presidential stuff for 9/11,
Yeah.
and the ex-president did. And Biden's hiding from the fucking media, doesn't want to answer questions and shit. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it made sense. Trump, I think, would have done that even if he wasn't president, because he used to be, even if he hadn't been president before, because he used to do that stuff also because he was always involved in New York.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, everyone that lived in New York and everyone that's a lifelong New Yorker, 9/11 hits them harder than the rest of the states because obviously it was an attack on the country, but they really, really feel it. You know, their skyline was changed. So many people died. Like, they really take it personal. So normally New Yorkers are very passionate about that shit. So it makes sense, I think, that he went to go visit those people.
Also, Trump is very patriotic.
He's very patriotic, the guy, yeah.
No.
Yeah, very patriotic. It's just, I like people being patriotic, but I always have a limit where it starts getting hilarious to me. It just feels funny.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
There's even yesterday, there's always a limit. Like with the anthems yesterday, there was a kid singing them and he was fucking awesome. This little kid singing the anthem and he was awesome. But for some reason, right after when the USA chant started and the We Want Trump and all that, it was like, oh, I'm proud of them. And then it just passed that barrier. We're like, oh, no, it's funny. It was like USA, and it's just a lot of Americans. Like, you're not going against anyone. Like, we all know USA. It's an American production.
Yeah.
You know, so that made me kind of laugh. There's always a limit with me. There's like, you know, you just pass the limit. Yeah. It's 9/11 every day in Syria. They don't have planes. What are you talking about? That's right, Michelle. I was ready.
God damn, bro. You were so quick on the trigger, bro.
But Poseidon, though, sent me for 9/11, Poseidon sent me a long fucking message. Poseidon, you guys don't know it, but a very emotional, very patriotic man. He was talking about 9/11. He goes to me, it's fucked up when you think about it, because he was watching videos of those firefighters in full costume walking up like the 100 flights of stairs or whatever to recreate what those other firefighters did. And Poseidon's like, people don't get enough credit for all the work that went in that day. He goes, it's also, all the credit. He was, this is what Poseidon was telling me. It all goes to firemen and police, as it should. However, what about, because not every plane hits, right? So he goes, what about the people that woke up that morning, What about the people that woke up that morning? It's true. They went to the airport. They were new to the country, could barely speak English, and then they had to hijack a plane and run it into towers. No one talks about how difficult that is. And I said, wow, that's a weird observation, Poseidon.
I wasn't expecting that. But also, did you know Steve Buscemi?
Yeah, I like Steve Buscemi.
So
I know he used to be a firefighter, and during 9/11, he went for a week to volunteer to help recover bodies. Dude, a lot of good people did a lot of good stuff during that time. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. You know what would have helped? If Dick Cheney didn't cause this.
Yeah, that would
have probably been.
If only that hadn't happened in the first place.
Yeah. If only it hadn't happened in the first place. Yeah, that
so many lives could have been saved.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi wouldn't have to.
Even that new documentary on Netflix about 9/11, they don't go super deep into some shit that they should. Because I guess they're not allowed to. But they allude to a lot of stuff. For example, they go, one of the guys is talking, he goes, what the fuck? We had this whole meeting about when, the CIA, like all this stuff takes over every time there's a new president, and you outline your goals and what's priority. And terrorism used to be number one. And then they moved it to like the fifth or sixth thing. And like, what are you talking about? There's all kinds of people that are planning on killing us. We know this. There's cells. Like, why aren't you? And like, nah, it's not a real thing. So these are all things that even they could have been avoided for many reasons. You know what I mean? There was a lot of sketchiness that happened. And I learned so much about how the Guantanamo Bay stuff worked. Because America has laws, bro. You can't torture. You can't. So it was all like detainees was a word created so that they could not say prisoners, because you can't treat prisoners a certain way. So they go, they're not prisoners, they're detainees.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, fucked up stuff like that.
That's some heavy shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're welcome. There's a lot of shit like that. There a lot of good documentaries now on Netflix. Even the 9/11 one is good just to see that. You know what the biggest thing you notice about 9/11 was? The desperation, and then how people in those times where you feel like you're at your absolute zero, they'll still find a way to come together and do something. Because dude, a lot of those people just went down after it happened. Like, yo, how can I help? And they were just going to like ground zero, trying to dig people out, trying to find, like, they didn't have to. And all kinds of people did it. Regular people, actors, whoever the fuck could help was trying to find a way to help. So that resiliency, that's what you have to take from, like, when people say remember 9/11, they're not saying cry and be sad. They're saying remember that shit and get strength from it. That's what they mean about all these things. That's what you're supposed to do. Because people had to pick up their that was one of those bootstrap moments. People had to pick up everything. Be like, okay, we just got fucked over. Something crazy just happened. How do we move past this? And it was by getting together. And it was it was at the same time was a fucked up time, because then we saw the world go to war in so many different places, and fucking Iraq was destroyed for no reason. And like all kinds of shit happened that was very bad for everyone else after this. Even Apple Plus released one 9/11 documentary. Captain says, yeah, everyone's releasing 9/11 documentaries because it's 20 years. That's the other thing. It's still corporate. It's still capitalist ideas. It's just let's make money off 9/11. Yeah, fun fact, my stepmother's cousin had an office in the Twin Towers in 2001, and on 9/11, he decided to call in sick and stay home. Dude, a lot of people missed their plane. They woke up late. A lot of people just didn't go to work. Like, there was all kinds of people that were saved by the hair of their chin. Yeah. 9/11 memorial is the saddest thing I've seen. Yeah, I don't watch any of that stuff. I can't watch because it'll bring back to that day. And that day, I remember we were in high school. I remember at night watching on the news. And I remember I was crying. It was such you felt, because we're so close, it felt like the world had changed. And the world ended up did change. But it just felt, what the fuck it felt so...
Yeah, I remember when, how old was I? I was born in 93.
You didn't feel safe anymore.
I was 8 years old. To me, it felt... Because I think my mother woke me up to look at it. It felt surreal to me.
Yeah, it didn't feel... when we walked to the... I remember because we saw it at the Dep for lunch. They were showing the stuff at on Liège at Kit Kat. And the first couple of minutes, we were all in there, and it was on the screen, and the guy was trying to tell us, like, no, this is like news. It's real. We all thought it was a movie.
Yeah, I think when I was 8, my mind didn't grasp.
I was like 12 or something.
Yeah, it didn't grasp that this was happening. I think my brain also. I was like, "Oh, she's watching a movie, I guess."
Yeah, it didn't.
I went back to bed. Like, I couldn't. My brain couldn't grasp the severity of what had happened.
You know what they were doing. But Mike was laughing because I thought about the same thing, and I'm glad that someone else had had the same thought. 'Cause I thought maybe I was just being an asshole. Because Mike goes to me, in Quebec, they're doing this a lot. Like all the radios and stuff, they're like, where were you on 9/11, right? He goes, but all of them had the same answer. In Quebec. Because that's where they live. So why do we care where you get it? Because normally for Americans, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So America got attacked. It's like, where were you on 9/11? I was on the bridge. I was flying home from here. I was doing, and the Quebecers like, where were you on 9/11? Like, Abitibi. I remember like it's like, yeah, everyone was somewhere if that's how you're going to go by it. It's.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like, find another way to jump in on the trend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, fuck, man. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, the 9/11 memorial. Oh, you're talking about at Ground Zero. Oh, shit.
You know what have you seen the conspiracy theory of the black building that's supposed to represent an obelisk being built across the World Trade Center?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell us about it.
Okay, so there is a conspiracy theory. Again, I don't believe all this shit. I'm the messenger.
I'm just the messenger of God.
I'm just the messenger. So what happened was, apparently they're saying that the World Trade Center was basically a human sacrifice. It was just a big human sacrifice to an evil god. I forgot the name. It's like that demon there. What's that demon that the Illuminati pray to and shit?
Beelzebub.
Yeah, some shit like that. It was like a sacrifice to Beelzebub or whatever the fuck. And in order to perform the sacrifice, they needed a black obelisk. So
shit! A black obelisk. All right. I like where this is going. Inclusive.
No, not an obelisk. Is it an obelisk or is it that slab? It's like a
black obelisk. I'm cool with it.
No, it's kind of.
They needed like a white asterisk.
What? I'm confused.
All right, go on.
So what happened was they built this tower that looks like that black obelisk they used for like sacrifices and shit, and it was built not too long before 9/11. So they're saying that.
What? Is this real?
Yeah. So they're saying.
Wait, that wasn't an answer. I said, is this really?
Yeah, that building was built. It was legit built.
It's a legit building.
It's a legit building. Search it up. Hold on, 9/11 black building.
Oh yeah, that's easy. 9/11 black building. Yeah, okay. The NAACP offices. Okay.
Yeah.
Poseidon's great at podcasting.
Fuck, what's this building called, bro?
I feel like it's fake.
No, it's not. There's images, bro.
There's images of a lot of fake stuff.
Look, people should search it up, but I think I found it on TikTok or some shit like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Black TikTok, no wonder. He's always finding conspiracies. He's like, the black mass, bro, it's taking over.
I think I sent you another one recently, or I sent it to Alex. The one with there's oceans, there's humongous pockets of water beneath the Earth's crust.
That's what you said.
Yeah. Humongous pockets of water, much more water than all of our oceans combined. And apparently...
I want to believe it, but at the same time, it's coming from you.
Well, China wants to dig... I think the longest hole ever dug was 8 kilometers. Or some shit. Apparently, China wants to dig even deeper.
What are they compensating for?
What?
Yeah, go on.
That was a good one. That was a very good one. Actually, it's a very clever one, too.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Just carry on. I'm listening. Explain this theory to us.
So apparently there's these huge pockets of water.
Yeah.
And these humongous pockets of water have life.
Are they pockets of sunshine? Do they have a pocket full of sunshine?
No, it's all darkness because there's no light that can penetrate.
Interesting.
So they're saying...
Because I have got a pocket full of sunshine.
I got a pocket full of semen. It's called my ball sack.
Okay. Wow. All right.
So, what was I saying? So apparently there's life in these gigantic pockets of water, and because the conditions are very different down there, gravity works differently, all this shit, apparently these life forms can be very, very large.
The life forms
Yes.
can be large.
Yes.
All right.
Like gigantic sharks and shit.
How big are these sharks?
Like as big as the Empire State Building.
So the poll was concluded with 40 people actually voting.
Oh?
According to them, 69% of the people believe that the Pope is an ass guy.
I love how that ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poseidon, what's the next poll that we're starting? It's got to be about, do people believe in what the fuck you're saying? So what's your theory?
Do you believe that there are...
That 9/11 was a mass sacrifice?
No. Let's go with a pockets of water one.
Okay.
Do you believe that there's giant pockets of water beneath the Earth's crust? Yes or no?
Giant pockets of water under the Earth's crust. Is that it? Anything about giants or monsters?
Let's go with that. Just that.
Yes. No. Ask your community. All right. Let's see what my community thinks.
So yeah, that's another theory I stumbled upon.
God damn it. It's okay. One person voted. It's 100% yes. But we'll wait.
Your face. God damn. The defeat and then like, hold on, we'll wait.
We'll wait.
Oh, shit. What else I got here?
Yeah, they're saying that they believe that there might be a pocket of water under your crust.
What's that
So
supposed
tell
to
me this black theory of the mass ritual suicide.
This wasn't a black theory. It's they're saying
I
that
thought you said it was.
no the building that they built was black.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm referring to.
I thought you meant black TikTok.
No, when I mean black, I mean like dark, like a black mass.
No,
Like demonic shit.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't mean black people.
So like, oh, okay. So this giant building was windowed and it was completely black like your laptop, black like, you know what I mean?
That's an African American laptop, but yeah, go on.
Very offensive term. By the way.
Yeah, go on.
African American. I don't agree with that term.
You don't agree with a lot of stuff. Go on.
So apparently, this giant slab of black stone.
Slavs. Yeah,
Slab.
Slavs. It was
No,
like
slab.
a giant Serbian fellow.
No, slab. SLAB.
That works too. Let's go.
So this giant slab, black slab of stone, was used in sacrifices, and this building was built. It was erect
It was
prior to 9/11 for the sole purpose of this was a sacrifice.
And this building that was erect is all black.
All black.
So was it bigger than the other buildings?
No, I think it was as big.
Oh. I heard otherwise, but go on.
Oh.
You think perhaps that's why they had to take the World Trade Centers down? The black one's got to be bigger. Is that what it is?
The yellow one's barely noticeable.
This is why people watch this. Just to catch this stupid shit.
So yeah, so they're saying this building that was erect is pitch black, right? And it was made in
It'd be funny
accordance.
if inside it's super colorful.
Imagine, but it was made in accordance to look like those giant black slabs
Obelisk.
of stone,
Okay.
right? So it was thin. It was thin but wide. So it looked like
It was thin but wide.
yeah. Like what's the fucking show, bro? I think The Simpsons or like
Like it was more of a girthy building.
yeah, like in Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
You know, remember Planet of the Apes? It had that black thing.
Oh, you're talking about that. That's but that looked more like a rectangle. That was like a TV
Yeah,
screen.
a rectangle. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So it was
the monolith.
The monolith. That's the fucking word I was looking for. So they built this giant building to look like a black monolith.
Interesting. Like the
Right.
monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yes, that's the movie, not Planet of the Apes.
I feel like I'm living through Planet of the Apes right now. I'm looking at an ape trying to speak to the planet via the internet.
So the theory goes, because this was a giant human sacrifice, they built this building to look like a giant monolith. And so the souls of the people who died during that 9/11 went to Gilgamesh, whatever the fuck that demon's
Beelzebub.
name, Beelzebub, whatever his name is.
Because Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me.
Wait, what?
It's just what I heard.
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me.
Yeah.
I don't get that reference.
No?
No. So anyway, so this was a giant sacrifice of humans, and their souls went to Beelzebub, and that's why they built that building. So that's that's one of the theories.
You probably wouldn't be thinking like this if you weren't a poor boy from like a poor family. I'd be able to spare you your life from that monstrosity. That's what I think.
I know that song.
The fuck you do?
But yeah. So crazy.
Interesting theory. What about the Scaramouche? Scaramouche.
Oh, that's from that same song.
Can you do the Fandango or no? Oh, by the way, so that building, what's in that building right now?
I don't know, offices and shit. But the way it was made to look like a monolith, that was the point of this building.
So Cobra says he went to the advanced polls yesterday. I'm going to do an advanced poll probably tomorrow if I have time. I'm allowed to go advanced poll and go vote. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what people you think we should we'll poll later, see who people think is going to win the election.
Yo, let's do it right now.
Yeah, well, wait a bit. I want them to keep answering the actually. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it.
Have they answered the...
They answered.
And?
They believe there's water under the crust. 66% of them think there's giants under the... Goddamn imbeciles.
Your facial expression said it all. Oh, amazing. I love the internet. You're so angry.
My fans are stupid. There might be water, though. I just don't think there's giant monsters going to take over the world. I think that's just crazy.
Oh, that's not
that is what you said. That's also the video you sent me.
I don't believe it, though.
What was the poll? Oh, yeah. Who wins the election? Who wins the election?
And do you put all the candidates or just two?
No, let's see. Liberals, NDP, Conservatives. I mean, who else can win it? Like, we could add the other parties, but now we're just talking about who's going to win it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's just put those three.
Yeah. Or I'm going to say other. Other is for any of the other ones. PPC or Green. Or I guess there's a lot of fake ones, too. Let's see what people are thinking.
Jesus Christ, bro. Lately, I can't stop burping and farting.
Yeah, that's not a lately thing. That's been you.
No, but this week in particular. I've been eating a bit greener.
You gave yourself pink eye.
Probably.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. I probably farted so much on my couch.
Those who will win, vote for. What? This is who will win or vote for. Oh, no, this is who you think is going to win. Who will win, not who you're going to vote for. Because there's a chance you're voting for someone that you know is not going to win. That's the question. Isn't who you're going to vote for. I don't care who you're going to vote for. That's your personal shit. I'm saying, who do you think statistically is going to win? You know.
Oh, speaking of, I want to. I'm gonna look at it after. I want to look at the website. I look at to see the projections.
Yeah, well, the projections change. Anything could change from one day. Like tomorrow, you could find out that Aaron O'Toole jerked some dude off, and then it's gonna change the whole thing. You never know.
Hold on, how would that change everything though?
Well, if he's out there jerking dudes off, the guy's a married man. He can't just jerk dudes off.
Okay, so I probably shouldn't say this.
He jerked you off, or you jerked him off?
He jerked me off.
I don't believe you. He's got standards. If he was gonna jerk a dude off, he'd jerk off a real man.
A real boy.
Yeah, no, a real. Then we'd have other problems. Residential schools all over again.
Yeah, then we have bigger problems. Yeah.
Poseidon should run for the election. Poseidon's gonna run from the erection. That's what Poseidon's gonna do. Did you bring any other news to the table, Poseidon, today?
What else? Oh, in London, there's posters that are being put up by anti-vaxxers. Okay, these posters. Right?
Why'd you say that in quotes?
Because in the article it was between quotes.
Oh, so they're not actually anti-vaxxers.
I think so. Yeah, they're just calling them anti-vaxxers. Because
then why would you put quotes?
Because the posters.
Does nobody know how quotes are supposed to work?
The post.
That's like me right now. So I'm here with Poseidon. It's like, yeah, you are here with Poseidon. I know, right? And me and Poseidon are doing a podcast. Yeah, why are you putting Poseidon in quotes? It's the wrong word to put in quotes.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
But these posters write "masks don't work" in capitals. It's yellow posters, and apparently people, when they're sticking them up on like poles and shit, on like lamp poles, they're putting razors behind.
That doesn't seem true. So
I know it doesn't seem true. So apparently people who are going to go tear them off, are getting cut by the razors.
Oh, okay. So this makes sense to imbeciles. It's like when they used to say there's razor blades in the candies.
Yeah.
So these guys, there's just razors all over the poster in the back, all over. So no matter where you touch, you're gonna get cut.
No, just like one behind in the middle.
So then why would you get cut? First of all, I would never put my hand in the middle. I would take it out from the sides.
Yeah, exactly.
None of this makes fucking sense.
Or they like crunch it up and get cut.
This is so stupid. Too bad there's no vaccine for stupid.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah.
Well, there is actually. It's called euthanizing.
What the fuck? That's dark.
Yeah, what dark fast? Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
Well, because you know how they
Oh fuck! George is in the chat.
George Holmst.
Cedrizos.
Oh shit!
He's gonna start talking to us about the liberal mafia and all. George, just vote. All right, vote in my poll right here. Who do you think wins this election?
What's it at so far?
Right now, it's 42% liberal, 8% NDP, 38% conservative, and 12% other. This is not who people are voting for. This is who people think are going to win the election.
Really?
Now it's 40% liberal and 40% conservative.
Oh, head to head.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like I can't see another party winning. Now it seems it's between them. Is one going to get a minority?
No.
It's all that seems likely right now. But the votes could be split. It could fuck either the liberals or the conservatives. The PPC, the NDP, pull votes away, and it could restructure stuff.
Yeah.
Even the bloc could pull votes away from conservatives or NDP.
Yeah, it's true, but only in Quebec.
Yeah, obviously that's.
No.
But it's still seats. You never know. It might come down to those 2 seats that make the difference.
But again, what's his face? Legault came out and said, "Vote conservative."
He said what I had said the other time. Basically, are you going to vote for like an actual change to get someone out there? Because even whoever you like, if you like PPC, Green Party, NDP, or whatever, really it's between 2 parties. So if you want to change, there's only one you could vote for to push them ahead. The other one, it won't matter.
Yeah.
There's no way the PPC is going to win the election. There's no way the NDP is going to win. It's between those two. Do you think Legault telling Quebecers to vote conservative is going to help him or not? I don't think he should have even said it, to be honest.
Do you think maybe it's because one day he wants to run as prime minister?
No, he's never going to run for prime minister. I don't think he should have. Do you think it's going to help him, or I don't think it's going to help or hurt him saying that. I think the damage, whatever he's done, either people are going to like him or hate him, has already been done. Especially, and it's not even the passports. What really fucked him over, it was the unscientific curfews.
Yeah,
that people are not going to forget that tyrannical shit. So I think his image is
tarnished.
No, it's not tarnished because it depends. Some people like curfew. It's fewer people that like the curfew, but some people are fucking because they believe in non-scientific shit. I don't think it's gonna help or hurt him. I just don't think. I mean, look, he is in politics and he got involved. He said something that's political. So I mean, what do you expect? But I think it's kind. Don't you guys think it's kind of weird? Like a saying vote for this party. It's not even like has nothing to do with his party. He's just saying vote for it's a little strange, but whatever. It's allowed.
No.
Do you think Yves François Blanchet is going to be happy about it? I thought about that too. He's not, but I get what he was doing. He goes, you need, like I said, right now we need that cleansing. We do need someone else to step in there. So what he was thinking is, he probably sees more eye to eye with Yves Blanchet, but he goes, it's not going to help the situation. It's still going to be Trudeau dicking us around.
No.
So that's why I get why he did it. I always find it weird though when same thing with like I don't know. It's just weird like coming out and saying that, but I get what he's doing.
Well, it's all a game. This shit. Politics is all a big game.
Yeah, Lena Dib questioned him about that at the English debate. Oh, dude, you know what's funny? I was making fun of it yesterday with Mike. It was funny at the end of the debate when Yves Blanchet goes, "We can look at these guys. What do you say? They're all scumbags. They're all bad guys. They're all not to be trusted." One guy obviously less bad than the rest of them, and you see he waves, and Aaron O'Toole's like a child. He's like. He's like, he's least, but he's still one of these fucking guys. He goes, he might be the least bad of all of them, but they're still shit. But it's just so funny, a politician saying, these are all politicians, they're all shit. He goes, that guy's the least shit, but they're all shit.
And then he's
just waving. He's like, I am the least shit. Not I'm good. I am the least shit.
That's nuts.
It's nuts that's our options now.
This is wild.
You want to go for shit or least shit? You're like,
Well, when shit hits the fan, right? You want the least amount of shit.
Yeah,
right?
but it's just so funny. Like, basically, since no one else retorted, they all accepted we're garbage. He's less garbage, but we're all garbage. They all accepted it. No one's like, they're all like, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No one said anything. They just looked at each other like, fuck, he's on to us.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I was in a serious job like that, I would right away refute. I'll be like, I refute.
Yeah. Yeah. I refute.
Yeah.
El refutos. Yeah, so anyways, it was weird. Let's see what happens next week. Who gives a shit? Yo, did you guys see the PlayStation announcements?
Yo, you reminded me.
Oh, what I remind you of?
God of War Ragnarok. My body, my soul, my heart, and my mind ready.
Looked amazing. They modeled. I kept this secret for a long time that I modeled mocap for the new Thor.
I knew you were gonna go there.
Why? We you two, you've been good at keeping the secret, but yeah, I've been. That's the secret I kept, guys. I told you guys.
I can literally tell people I'm built like a god now.
You're not built like a god. You're still built like a goddess.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but so yeah, I've been hiding that for a while. I modeled for the new Thor and God of War. Deal with it. Yeah, that's right. God of War Ragnarok. Why did it say God of Water here? I'm gonna bring up the.
What did you say? Ragnarok. You didn't say that.
I did.
You said Ragnarok.
No, I was saying what? At the same time, I'm saying what?
Ragnarok.
And the voice is Opie from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but you know, I went in for that mocap. So essentially, it's just me running around in the game, but with a different voice. That's what it is. Awesome. A lot of awesome sauce there.
Yeah, but apparently in Norse mythology, that's how he's actually built. Did you know that?
Yeah, of course. He's built like a real man.
Oh shit! But what was I gonna say? That also the Matrix Resurrections.
Oh yeah, I saw. So a lot of people complained about the new Matrix. They go, "Fuck the Matrix, is gonna suck, woke shit, all that." I didn't see any woke shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see any woke shit.
I don't know if people are mad. I mean, I'm still excited. I want to see what Wachowskis have in store for us.
But hold on, am I crazy? Did you notice? You noticed no woke shit, right?
Here's the problem: once you get too into the war, you see everything as either Nazism or wokeism. You get it, so you got to step back. I don't know. I'm excited to watch it. I want to know what the fuck's going on. I saw Jan Terrio in it. I want to know.
You did?
What the story is. Yeah.
I missed Jan.
You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, Jan. When he's looking in the mirror, when Keanu Reeves looking in the mirror, looking back at him is Jan Terrio, a younger Jan.
Oh fuck! I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch it.
You didn't see Jan?
No, I didn't pay attention to that.
Looking at the man in the mirror, Jan. That's what it is.
He posted something funny on his Instagram, made me chuckle. What did he write on his story? He goes,
"So are you excited for the premiere of Occupation Double?" Here's the thing, I don't watch that stuff. I like my boy is Jay du Temple. I like him. He's a cool dude. He's a friend of the shows. But those reality shows are not for me.
Yeah, I used to watch Jersey Shore, but then I grew old. I grew out of it.
I can't watch that shit anymore. I get annoyed because I know how fake it is.
Yeah, I think once you know where it pissed me off. I'm like, I can't watch these fucking shows anymore. There was a season of Jersey Shore where they were in Italy.
Yeah, I remember that. That was season 2.
Where were they? They weren't in Rome. They were
somewhere in Italy.
Anyway, somewhere in Italy.
They were giving everybody the fucking Cuomo handshake.
Yeah, and then people were criticizing them because these are not Italians.
They're not.
Yeah, no, I know, but
they go there like, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this. Hey, bro, me, I'm an Italian like you. Where the fuck's the protein powder and the gym?
Yeah, so that made me laugh and shit. But there was one episode where it made it seem like what were their fucking names? These douchebags.
You want some pizza? And
no,
like, no, I don't eat carbs, bro.
Like you know the guy that's always showing off his 6-pack.
The situation.
Yes. And the other guy, the short guy that was on steroids, what's his name? Ronnie. I remember
Ronnie.
Him. Yeah,
I remember him.
Yeah. So it's funny how I remember his name. The chicks.
Ronnie.
So there was an episode where it made it seem like one of them got a concussion because of hitting their head on the wall. I think they made it seem like Ronnie got a concussion, and they made it seem like Mike the Situation gave it to him. But they kind of pushed each other, so they hyped it up.
But it was fake. Nothing happened.
It was so fake, and they hyped it up so much. And I thought somebody died, and I was like, somebody died. This is crazy reality TV, right?
It's
and
garbage.
Finally, all they did was tussle, right? Like a bunch of high schoolers.
None of the reality TV is real.
They tussled like a bunch of high schoolers, and then Ronnie was in shock, right? On the floor.
I can't believe somebody pushed me.
Yeah, but nobody died, and I was so upset. I'm like, that's it. I'm not watching this shit no more.
No, it's trash. Can I tell you what I remember from that show? There's only one thing that I actually remember. It was from the beginning when the show first started, and like I didn't know what it was. And you see all the people going to the beach house and meeting each other.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a girl that came in, and her luggage, all her clothes, were in black garbage bags. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, she's gonna give someone herpes. Like that is.
Oh, that's the one that they kicked out.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Showed up, bro, with trash bags, and I was like, "Oh shit, that is a trashy broad, bro. This is not good."
Oh shit.
And I think they kicked her out because she gave someone the herp or some shit. I remember.
Yo.
Yeah.
Or do you remember the scene where what's her face? What's her name? Snooki.
Got punched in the face.
She got decked in the face. Remember that, bro? How stupid was this show, bro?
Who punched her? One of the people in the house?
No, one of the people. They were at a bar and shit.
Yeah, a random stranger,
And
a guy.
a random guy tried to hit on her or some shit, and she didn't. She was having none of it, and he just decked her in the face, bro. I was like, what?
Oh fuck, bro. Yo, Italians are wild.
But there was the one with a tramp stamp, the tall one.
Oh, Jay Wow.
Yeah, her I would have banged.
She was the one that was married to a guy off the show, and they had kids and shit.
Yeah, and apparently she cheated on him while on the show.
It's crazy stuff happened,
Crazy
bro.
shit. Her and there was the other one, the one that dated the Rani, the one with the annoying voice.
Yeah, Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy. Her I would have banged. Those were the only two. The other ones didn't.
I think the person that made out the best out of that is DJ Pauly D.
Yes.
Because his DJ career took off. He
Yeah.
seemed like a chill dude.
Nah.
Party made his money, bro. The guy made millions DJing in
Yeah,
Vegas
yeah,
after.
yeah.
He became one of those elite DJs. You know, like people
Yeah,
pay a lot of money to go see.
that skyrocketed.
That dude, yeah, that dude with his fucking helmet head,
Yeah.
he's like, fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah, he's the one that made a way. He even tried to do another reality TV show, I think, after that, of just him picking up broads and shit.
It's just his life.
Yeah, just his life and shit.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
tried to do that. And it was so funny because I used to have a client that used to rent cars from me, and he had the exact same haircut. And at some point, but I guess this guy never watched TV or whatever the fuck. I go, bro,
You look like DJ Pauly D.
do you have that? So one day I confronted him. I go, do you have that haircut on purpose? Just tell me you have it on purpose. Be honest with me. He goes, what do you mean? I go, bro, come on. You're trying to be like DJ Pauly D. And he goes, who the fuck is DJ Pauly D? No joke. He had the exact same haircut as the man. And then I showed him DJ Pauly D, and his mind was blown away. It was, what? This guy stole my haircut. He goes, I'm like, what? Wild.
Yeah,
times.
Gary says there's an episode of of Sunny where they go to the Jersey Shore. I remember that with Rumham.
Oh, no way.
Rumham! Yeah, it fucking DeVito loses Frank. He loses his rum ham in.
What's a rum ham?
It's a ham that they filled with rum.
Sounds like a good time.
So you eat it and get drunk.
That
Is
sounds like a great time. You know what that sounds like? It sounds like me pouring a quarter of a bottle of gin in the remainder of my orange juice.
Yeah, that was a good episode. Yeah, the rum ham. That was so fucking funny. There's syringes all over the beach.
Jesus.
It's like, what the fuck goes on over here? Yeah,
God damn.
yeah. The Jersey Shore is trash.
By the way, speaking of movies and TV and shit, you know what I watched yesterday? Crazy Stupid Love. The one with Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling.
Have I seen that?
It's the one with the redhead. The redhead there.
I feel like I've seen it.
You probably have. I saw it a long time ago. It came out in 2011.
Was it good?
It was good. It's the one where Ryan Gosling teaches Steve Carell how to be a player.
Bro, I saw that, but I don't remember anything about it. It was years ago.
So
It's a while ago.
I recently rewatched it, and I rewatched it before yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't appreciate the way they did my boy Steve Carell in the movie.
You don't appreciate it?
I don't appreciate
What they
it.
do to him? Like Steve Carell's one of the biggest stars.
I don't appreciate how they made his character out to seem like a fucking asshole. For after his wife cheated on him, he goes out and becomes a player, but then he becomes the bad guy because he bangs a bunch of broads.
But his wife did the same
His
thing.
wife cheated on him. And they make him out in the movie to seem like the bad guy because now he's a player.
maybe they're making him seem like the bad guy because he took it to the next level.
Well, he banged his son's teacher, and then he didn't know.
Who hasn't?
And then, and then they find out that it's his son's teacher because they have to go to a parent teacher meeting.
She hot.
It's the newest Aunt May. What's her name? The actress.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So basically, what happens is they go to a parent teacher meeting, you know, and then that's how Steve Carell, his character, realized like, oh fuck, I banged my son's teacher.
And then he goes up there. He's like, he's gonna get extra credit for this, right?
And then he's made out to be the bad guy by his wife, and then his wife was like, I can't believe you've done this. Oh my god.
Maybe they're both assholes.
Thank you. Well, yeah, that's one of them. But what pissed me off is that dynamic in the movie is like, oh my god.
Wait, but who made she's just saying that the movie's not. You're just getting annoyed because she's acting offended, but the movie doesn't make him out to be the bad guy. She's trying to make him out to be the bad guy.
Well, no, because everybody gangs up on him.
Does Ryan Gosling gang up on him?
No, Ryan Gosling is busy banging the redhead.
There you go. If Gosling isn't against you, you're all right in my book.
But the whole school goes against him. Like, you're such an asshole.
Of course, the school is against him. School doesn't know any better. That's just because the message of the movie is not what you think the message of the movie is.
I'm just saying, I don't appreciate the way they did my boy.
They didn't do him anything. He became a cool dude and he started banging chicks. They didn't do him dirty at all.
No. Afterwards, they did him dirty.
No, they didn't. It's a scene that people didn't like him. So what? He's still winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, no, but they made it seem like he's losing now. Like he's a loser after.
No, just the jealous people got mad. That's it.
I see what
do you care?
Yeah, that's true.
He basically received some comments on YouTube or on Twitter. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's true, basically.
The guy was out there kicking ass.
It's basically the equivalent.
Yeah. Francois says, cool to vote. First time I see that. Yeah, they gave me the option to put polls up. So I'm going to start doing it on Pantelis Live now. We'll start doing polls. So this is not who you're going to vote for. This is who do you think is going to win the election? You know, because you might want to vote for NDP or Green or whatever, but you think the Liberals or the Conservatives are going to win. We're voting for who you think is going to win, not who you're going to vote for.
How much is it at right now?
45% Conservative, 40% Liberal, 7% NDP, and others tied.
Oh.
Yeah, the NDP is not going to win, or the others. So it's between those two. Yeah, people know it. Redhead equals Emma Stone. Yeah, he's talking about Emma Stone.
Yeah, there you go. That's her name.
Yeah, Emma Stone's a cutie.
She is, yeah.
Her and her lisp.
I never noticed her lisp.
You never noticed the other funny way of talking?
A bit, yeah, but I didn't think that was a lisp. Maybe it's a very light lisp.
It's a light lisp.
Yeah, I didn't notice it.
Lisp. Guy, I have a party at my house.
I don't think it's that heavy. It's not that heavy. It's not like Mike Tyson.
No, it's not like Mike Tyson. It's a little heavy, but there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's cute.
Oh, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I honestly think she made a great Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, which, by the way, if you guys watch that Spider-Man trailer, they're doing all kinds of interdimensional shit, parallel realities. They show in the new Spider-Man trailer for the new movie, they show Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Also, it's all three Spider-Man.
But yeah, from all different, like, I guess, universe. Like, they're trying to, it's fucking weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and they had that scene with the Green Goblin's grenade or some shit, right?
Yeah, you saw one of those pumpkin bombs or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? Pumpkin bomb?
That's what he used to be called. I don't know what they do now with it. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but, so Doc Ock is in it. The Green Goblin's in it. Are we going to get a Venom, you think?
Oh, with the new Venom movie coming out? Have you seen the trailer for the new Venom movie?
Yeah, it doesn't look that good.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm a big Venom Carnage guy. I love those characters. But it doesn't seem, I don't know. Something weird about it. It's even the first Venom, I saw it. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it wasn't as good as the Marvel movies.
But this is a Marvel movie.
No. Venom?
Yeah.
No.
As in the Marvel universe.
It's Venom is not in the Marvel universe so far as we know.
Is he DC or Marvel?
No, bro. He's a Marvel character, bro. But Marvel doesn't. It's not a Marvel
doesn't
movie.
own him.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I like the part in the trailer where he becomes afraid of Carnage and he's refusing to come out. That was funny.
Yeah, but I'm wondering how that's gonna go. But in the books, he wouldn't have been scared of Carnage. So yeah, so because I think it's Sony owns still the rights to that. Sony shared the rights to Spider-Man, so that Marvel could make movies with him, so they could go into the Marvel universe, Disney, basically, the good comic book movies. They didn't do the same, I think, with Venom.
Oh.
They're doing their own thing with Venom and Morbius. Morpheus. No, Morpheus is the Matrix.
Morpheus is the Matrix.
Morbius, the vampire.
I see.
And
that looked kind of cool.
It's what's his name? Jared Leto. Leto, what's his name? The guy who played the Joker with the fucked up teeth, the newest Joker.
It is Jared Leto, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna play Morbius, and that makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's true. I remember.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that looked like a good movie too. I didn't know Morbius existed prior to the trailer.
Oh, there's a trailer for Morbius?
I think so, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, Morbius is gonna be good.
Yeah. Is there? Google it quick.
Well, you just said there was. That's what you said. Looked good.
I'm not 100% sure though.
Just making that up.
Morbius.
Following Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I guess all the Spider-Verse will collide. I think they're doing
a trailer.
I think they're doing the Spider-Verse because that movie made so much money. Into the Spider-Verse, the cartoon.
Yeah.
So they're trying to do a similar thing. Plus, I think that's the best way to figure out. I think they fucked over Spider-Man in the last movie when they made everyone know his identity in the world. So I think they fucked up. They're like, we took it too deep. We have to find a way to retcon that. So the way they're going to do is probably like with some magic or some shit like that. Because or else he's still it changes the whole story of Spider-Man if everybody knows who he is right now.
Are we going to get another pig Spider-Man though?
Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig
better be there. Yeah. Sony wants to do a Sinister Six movie at some point. That'd be fucking
What's the
awesome.
Sinister Six?
Sinister Six is it's a Spider-Man storyline where it was Spider-Man versus a conglomerate of his enemies, his foes that got together, known as the Sinister Six. But we're talking about, I think the original Sinister Six was like Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Scorpion, Rhino, the Vulture, and I can't remember who the last one was, probably the Shocker.
Oh, that's that meme there. The meme where you have the meme with the yellow background, and it's the Green Goblin, the Vulture, the Rhino, and they look high as fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's from the old cartoons.
Let's see. Bringing Sony theatrical releases starting in 2022 films to the Disney-owned platforms. They're going to bring them to Disney-owned platforms. That's smart for money because Sony doesn't have one of their own. However, are they going to allow these characters to intermingle? Because so far they only signed off on Spider-Man to be shared. Because they're sharing the profits, basically.
Yeah.
They're paying for part of the production. And they're letting Disney do their thing. But if they do that with Venom, Carnage, Morbius... Oh, man, that would be so cool.
Fantastic Four?
The Fantastic Four, who has it now?
Sony still has, I think.
Sony never had the Fantastic Four. Fox owned it. Oh, yeah. So Disney has it because they bought Fox. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, so Disney has the Fantastic Four now, yeah. Yeah, Sony never owned it.
That was Fox, yeah.
Fox, yeah. Basically what happened in the 90s, so the comic book business had this high point in like the 80s, I think. And then with all these fucking reprints and the market got saturated, they fucked it up. And DC is big time responsible for fucking up the comic book industry.
Yeah, I watched the video
printings,
on this. 5
printings. They fucked up the whole value of comics anyways for a while. Marvel was stretched thin. One of the ways that they decided to stay alive was by licensing out to companies their characters. They gave away even Spider-Man. They gave it to Sony. So they licensed, but all the deals had different, they were all different prices for the X-Men, for this, for that, but they all had different stipulations in it. Fantastic Four, Fox went and bought the rights to make movies. And X-Men, same thing. And they bought these like in the 90s. And nothing was done with them. Some of them even in the late 80s. And nothing was done with them for years. So what happened with the first Fantastic... Not the first one, there was a shitty one made a long time ago, but the first Fox one that we know now with Jessica Alba, I think her name is.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
The reason why they even made that was because if they wouldn't release a Fantastic Four movie during that time frame, they would lose the license and it would go back to Marvel. So they just made it to make it. That's why it felt a little shitty. And they kept doing it for the same reason. The last one they made, I didn't even watch the last one. I saw the trailers. I said, this is not for me. Same reason. It was just so that the licensing restarts again, so that they could keep the license for Fantastic Four. And the movie fucking tanked. It was shit. And then Fox was eventually bought by Disney anyway. So Disney ended up with... So now Disney has the rights to the Fantastic Four. Are they going to use them? We'll see. But there's something happening now with X-Men too, because X-Men was Fox.
Yeah.
They own Fox, Disney. So they're looking for a way now to bring in the X-Men characters into the Marvel universe that, Avengers, all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be wild.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of X-Men, Wolverine game for the PS5. Also, did you see the trailer?
Well, it's not really a trailer. It's like a little teaser.
A teaser trailer.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it's from Insomniac, who made the Spider-Man game, so I have faith that it's going to be good.
Oh.
Also, Gary Singh. Gary's normally in the know, by the way, for this entertainment news.
Yeah.
Gary, he reads a lot about what's happening in the comic industry. He sends me a lot of links, comic industry or movies and stuff. He says Warner Brothers is considering making an animated Batman feature based on the Grant Morrison and Dave McKean's Arkham Asylum. Not a DVD thing, a full-fledged theater release. Oh, that would be badass.
Oh, shit.
That would be badass. Michael B. Jordan was in the super horrible Fantastic Four film. I know, I feel bad. But he made up for it because then he was in Black Panther.
Yeah.
He played what's his name? The terrorist.
I don't remember.
Taliban. What the fuck's his
He
name?
was the guy with the scars on his thing.
The dots and all that.
The
Yeah,
dots,
he was,
which represented a kill or some shit.
Yeah, he did good.
Did you see the origin story of Spider-Man? How he came to be by what's his name? Stan Lee. His name is. Did you see
His origin? Spider-Man's origin.
the how he created the character?
Tell us.
He had created the character, and I think at the time he didn't work. Did he work for Marvel? I don't remember the exact story. And what happened was he had presented this character to the CEO at the time or something, and the CEO goes, "Nah, this is stupid. Nobody's gonna fucking buy this shit. Nobody gives a fuck." And I think at the time the company wasn't doing too well because of what was going on.
Yeah.
And what happened was he was kind of able to revive the company because of this, because what he did was he snuck it in. Stanley, he snuck in Spider-Man.
And then feedback was great.
But the name wasn't originally Spider-Man. It was something else. He snuck him in as a character on another comic book.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And people loved the character so much, it spawned Spider-Man. Did you know that?
Is Disney using their DC characters? I don't know if Disney has DC characters. They are now promoting Hershey bars. I don't know if Disney has any. I think most of the big DC stuff is owned still by Warner Brothers, because I think Warner Brothers bought DC Comics.
Oh, they did?
I think so. I think they own all the rights to that shit. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Warner Brothers bought DC Comics. Either that or they have these long-term fucking deals that they work with. Oh, Ninja Turtles. Are there Ninja Turtles toys now? Because my godson, it's his birthday next week, and he likes the Ninja Turtles. So I was thinking of getting Ninja Turtles toys. Because when I was a kid, Ninja Turtle toys were fucking fun. Do they still exist?
I have no clue.
Poseidon, you have no help to me.
Speaking of Ninja Turtles, bro, The Last Ronin.
Oh, the comic?
Bro, so because I think on Google audiobooks,
Yeah.
I think they have comic books too. Or so, there was an app that you have.
Comixology.
No,
They have a Comixology app where you could download all the you could buy comics.
Yeah. So there's an app like that, and it was a teaser. You could read through a few pages of The Last Ronin. Bro, crazy,
You're telling
wild shit.
what do you know how annoying it is that you're telling me that?
Why?
You're telling me, the Ronin, the book that you read multiple times and you have all of them so far. Bro, let me tell you what it is. It's great, but I know what it is. I'm the one who.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying that it's
I
fucking.
told
wild.
you guys that last year. What was it? February when it came out. I told you guys it's actually fucking good.
No.
Yeah.
That's one thing I used to do as a kid. I used to read comic books, Asterix Obelix, but I never thought there was like mature comic books.
Yeah, there's mature everything.
Yeah, so I might get back into it.
Well, that's what Marvel didn't do it properly, but there was other, like McFarlane when he left. I think he started Image. His characters had a bit more of an edge to them. They were a bit more adult content, so you have to kind of evolve with the medium if it's storytelling. Because every good show that lasts years, it's because the characters evolve, right? So if they don't, and it's always repetition, it starts falling flat, like The Simpsons. They had these years where they were awesome, and the characters would have little evolutions, even though they'd restart, little evolutions. And then when it just became kind of like Family Guy, like just repeating the same shit, nobody watched The Simpsons. Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a good show because it evolved. From the start of the show to the last episode of the show, people died, story arcs, date. Like All kinds of shit happens. You need that.
Mm.
You know? So
Game of Thrones.
So that's what the newer comics started doing. They started having stakes. You know, people would die, they would stay dead, or you know, things would, you know, the superhero's life would change. Like shit would happen, just like in real life. There's consequences.
Nah.
You gotta live with them. And it was making readers want to read every month. Like, I want to know what these fucking guys are up to. It became like a soap opera. It became like a TV show that you watch with a narrative. So it changed the whole game up. Yeah. Buffy created a lot of bisexual women. I don't think that's how that works, Christine, but maybe. I don't think so. But yeah, but Buffy was responsible. Actually, Buffy was responsible for a lot of similar shows after, because Whedon took a lot of risks with that show. Because the formula at the time for shows like that wasn't to risk everything and kill off characters, change this, do that. Dude, what was the second season? I'm never going to forget one of the craziest things that Buffy did, and I want to be able one day to create shit where I recreate that kind of surprise. I think it was the second or third season. You know, the show starts, she goes down, talks to her mom and her sister, and then leaves, right? And you're like, what the fuck's happening here? How come no one addressed it, but we've never seen in 2 seasons, we've never seen her sister, her younger sister.
Oh, shit.
And then the show keeps going, whatever. And then you find out later that it's all some kind of a fucking spell or whatever. Like she's like a demon or some shit like that. Like, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So you think the first time you see her, you're like, am I fucking stupid? I've never seen this character.
Oh, shit.
And they go on with it for a while. And then you're like, yeah, even them, they all act like they know her, but it's because they're all under a spell. Like something. But this goes on for a while. This is like, this makes you question what the fuck you're watching. Like, they don't address it. You see her and then you're like, okay, it's there. And then they do other stuff, so you forget about it. And then in the back of your mind, you get used to it too. You're like, yeah, that's her sister. Everybody knows that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they took a lot of, he took a lot of risks. Like, storytelling wise.
Yeah.
Because normally that would be something like, oh, look at this. This is, I guess they didn't have a budget initially for a sister, so now the character shows up. We don't talk about it. They never mention a sister. But no. The fact that they never mentioned, you're right. Don't, you know, it's I remember that. That was cool because I remember with Milton, we used to have a conversation about that. We're like, fuck, that's pretty badass. Like, who the fuck is this? Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched, I think, 2 seasons of it.
Let's see. Dawn. Yeah, that was her name. Dawn was a magical key. Yeah. Oh, Peter remembers. Yeah, there was something about her, but it was just crazy. Maybe it was a magical key and she was supposed to guard her, so they put it. Anyways, point is, that's some fucked up storytelling. You just throw in a character like that, you make everyone watching assume that they're idiots.
Yeah.
And you keep it going for a while. You don't mention the secret behind it, and then little stuff starts to unfold.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, fuck, I was right. That character doesn't exist.
Yeah. That's very clever. I like shit like that.
Yeah. But it takes balls.
No.
It takes balls.
No.
And I think Buffy got canceled a couple of times too, and they had to move around. But that was actually a good show. I mean, it was a vampire hunting show.
Yeah.
It's all ridiculous.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to watch episodes here and there, but I liked it because of the main protagonist.
Buffy.
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
One of the most beloved women at the time for teenage boys.
Yeah.
Men everywhere fell in love with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like everyone's crush. She, I guess, so when we were younger, everyone's crush was Kimberly from the Ninja Turtles. And then as soon as you got to high school, it became Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And she took over. She was kids, adults, everyone was in love with Sarah
Also the Pink Power Ranger.
Gellar.
The Pink Power Ranger also.
That's
the original one.
That's what I just said.
Oh, it's the same broad?
Am I having an aneurysm?
Hold on.
Do you listen?
Yeah, but hold on.
I literally just said everyone's first crush was Kimberly from the Power Rangers. That's the Pink Ranger.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was.
Okay. And then what happened is you graduated past her and you got to Sarah Michelle Gellar, and then she became everyone's crush.
No.
Everyone likes Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah. And she never really aged. You look at her now, she looks the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I never had a crush on the original. What's her name? Kimberly, the Pink Power Ranger. Me, it was always the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the blonde one.
Oh, that was your main crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it turned into Rihanna.
Yeah, that's a weird jump. But you know what's fucked up? You know who looked a lot like Sarah Michelle Gellar at the time that I thought my English teacher in high school, Miss Vula. She had similarities in her face. Yeah.
I never paid
I'm
attention.
good at this. I'm good at catching. I'm good at casting.
Okay.
I'm good at casting. Like, this guy should play the father of this chick and all that. I'm good at casting. Also, you know, Guy Lepage? Biofilm. Young Guy is played by J.C. Surratt. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about, Poseidon, you don't have to look it up. You don't know what I'm talking about, you can put your phone down. That's fine. But the people who know what I'm talking about, tell me if you see it in the chat.
I see it.
Tell me if you see what I'm talking about.
I see it.
I'm good at that. I'm good at casting. I'm good at putting faces. Melly Del Duca is in the chat. Mel, who has not been in this chat room for the longest of times.
I don't know. Who was that?
Oh my God, yes, Christine says. I'm telling you, I'm good at this shit. I'm good at casting. I'm good at seeing the similarities. I'm also good at catching the voices. Whenever I watch cartoons or anything, that's that guy. That's that guy. I could tell.
Me, I've always been able to recognize people from their footsteps.
Yeah, people that I know. Yeah, I could the footsteps or so when I was young, I wasn't wearing glasses all the time, right? Yeah, I wasn't, and so for years I got used to shapes and the way people walk.
Yeah,
so from a distance, by the way the person's walking, I knew who it was.
Me, do you know why I got used to identifying people by their footsteps? Because I had no.
Everybody sneaks up behind you.
No, because I had no privacy when I lived
Sam
with my mother.
Francoeur says, "Not really, ha ha ha." Are you talking about the Guy Lepage? You're wrong. I'm 100% right on this. That will work perfectly.
So, do you know why? Because my mother would always barge into my room.
Yeah.
So I had to know who's walking from the kitchen to come barge into my room. And if I knew it was my mother's footsteps, I knew she was going to barge in, so I had to close the porn tab.
Christine says that a lot of women question their sexuality when they saw Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't know if that's how that works. I think you're either attracted to someone or you're not.
I was gonna say also. Yeah, that's not how it's. You're born like that, I guess. No, it's not.
And by the way, the way casting works is there's no exact replica, or else you would just choose clone him. What I'm saying is, from people that are available, that's how you cast, right? What will look better? Because like if you're like, oh, it's not the same face, bro. You know, they're different. They're different human beings. Yeah, I know they're different human beings. Everyone you see in movies that play brothers, fathers, they're not actually related. It's about casting. You fucking idiots. It's about casting the best with what you have available. Yeah.
But hold on, by Christine's logic, you can turn gay, right? You can change.
No, I hope she's not saying that.
Because she also commented something similar way earlier.
She believes in the shock therapy shit.
No, she doesn't believe in it.
That's not. It's the gay. Being gay is not a choice. Don't fall in some crazy ass conspiracies.
Yeah.
Did you guys listen to Le Loup-Garou du Campus? No, I don't think so. Do you know that? Le Loup-Garou du Is that the big wolf on campus?
No, that's the werewolf on campus.
Is that what this is? Le Loup-Garou du Campus? Werewolf on campus? I never watched it, but I've heard it. I know what it I've
never even heard of that.
Yeah. But with longer hair and a bit of prosthetic, because Guy has a very specific face. Yeah, they can make it work. I'm telling you. And also, fucking JC has to not drink, but they can make it work. If he's fucking sober, they can make it work. He could be 100% a good Guy Lepage, because he'll look like him. I think she's mixing up changing with discovering. Maybe that's a lot of chicks maybe discovered that they like chicks when they saw Sarah Michelle Gellar was fucking cute all the time.
Yeah.
And she aged well.
Yeah, let me see her now.
You know, you haven't seen her now? Yeah, she's still cute.
Her now.
Still cute. And she's never really had a scandal or anything. She's not like, you know what I mean? She's not like she didn't do any shit. She got married. She has her kids. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Hey, you're right.
Scooby-Doo guy.
She really hasn't changed that much.
There are a bunch of women in Buffy that were very sexy and interesting. There was. Yeah, there was a lot. Oh, even, what's her name? Eliza Dushku. She was in Buffy too. So yes, you're born, but you really know the right way according to heteronormative. But when you see sexy women, Christine is just talking about sexy women in the chat. Oh yeah. So there was Elijah Dushku was in it. The chick from American Pie was in it.
Oh, the redhead.
The one who stuck a flute in her pussy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
This one time?
At band camp, yeah. She was there. And she became hot after. She became like a.
I knew her well from the American Pie movies and How I Met Your Mother.
She's in that too. Yeah, she's in that. Yeah, I don't watch that, but I know.
Yeah, she was cute in that too. But also, who's hot in that? The Canadian broad.
Nev Campbell.
What?
Remember Nev Campbell?
No.
Catwalk, Party of Five, nobody?
Is it her? Nev Camp? Is that her? I don't know her by name.
Buffy, and also the show Charmed. Yeah, Charmed had a lot of hot chicks. That was like right before Alyssa Milano lost her mind. She was, remember Charmed? I never got into the show, but I saw episodes when it was on sometimes.
Charmed?
There was something about it that pissed me off, but it was still like a...
Oh, you know which?
All the girls that were on it were like hot chicks.
Really?
Yeah, I think Rose McGowan was in it too. No, not Rose McGowan. Yeah, was it Rose McGowan was in it too?
Do I remember Charmed? It rings.
The chick from Beverly Hills was in it too. Shannon Doherty, I think. Yeah.
American drama series.
Charmed. Yeah, you never watched Charmed. It was like spells and shit like that. But it was like, but it wasn't good like Buffy. It wasn't as dark. It was a bit goofy. But so that's why it never.
No, I don't remember this, but
I've caught a lot of episodes.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I liked it.
Oh, that was for kids
because
the cat.
Yeah, I was attracted to the cat.
Oh, you're talking about attracted? No, my favorite character was the cat.
No, I liked one of the moms. Yeah, the blonde. The
Zelda.
Was that her name? She was a witch too, I think.
One of the ants.
One of the ants. Yeah, one of the moms.
I'm just curious about which one it was.
The blonde one.
Well, they're both blonde.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
This one. The one with the short hair.
Zelda. How did I know?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
What else? I remember iCarly. Do you remember iCarly?
No, that's before. That's after my time.
Yeah, that's after your time.
That's spells and shit too.
No, it didn't have spells, but I watched that for the entertaining factor.
Isn't that for girls though?
That and Drake and Josh.
I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
Drake and Josh. It's that really fat kid.
None of it is gonna ring a bell because I never watched it.
It made me
these
laugh
shows
sometimes.
came out after my time.
It made me laugh sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know these shows. They came out after my time, so I don't know them. Like a lot of these Disney stars that are now like known, like Selena Gomez and shit like that, they were all in Disney shows apparently, but it was after my time, so I never saw them in these shows. Ariana Grande was in Disney or Nickelodeon and shit like that too, but it was
really?
Yeah, but it was after my time. So when they say, "Oh, this Disney star and this and that," it's like I'm like, what movie were they in? Every time I would hear that, I thought they were in like Disney movies, but it's because they have all these. It's like sitcoms for kids. That's how they sell products. They create sitcoms for kids, like goofy laugh track stuff, and then they have commercials. They do like sitcoms, like how adults have sitcoms, but they do it for kids. Like they have their own stupid problems, and there's a laugh track because the jokes aren't strong.
Yeah, well, iCarly was like that, I think.
I don't know, but
iCarly was like this chick. She was like internet famous.
Yeah, Sam is actually bringing up a good point. Even you're younger than me, but he goes, Poseidon, you're way too old to listen to those kind of shows, to watch those kind of.
Well, my brothers would watch like because they would watch.
The best show was Heartbreaker High. I don't know what. No. First of all, listen, Mel, I'm gonna correct you right there because I mentioned this. It's not Heartbreaker High. It's called Breaker High. That's just a Freudian slip, much like Valerie Plante. He is a heartbreaker, that Ryan Gosling kid. But no, it was Breaker High. It was a high school that was on a fucking boat. It was a ship that would go from country to country.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah. Which I will tell you right now why that show was fake. Because if it was a real high school on a boat for a year going around different places, all these kids, they would all come back pregnant. Everyone would have been banging on that boat. So it's not real, but very entertaining. Yeah, Ryan Gosling, that was the first thing I saw him in. Yeah. And then he did the Young Hercules show. They took Hercules. Remember Kevin Sorbo?
I remember Xena.
It was the same universe. They were two different shows, but they would like comic books. They would cross sometimes. Like this week on Hercules, Xena, and then she'd come and she'd be like, "Hercules, do you need assistance? I am on Amazon," or whatever the fuck she'd say. So they would, but it was super like low budget. But those two, they because it was successful, people loved watching that show on Saturdays. They made a Young Hercules, and it was Ryan Gosling that was playing Hercules, like a young Hercules.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I remember shit like that, bro. Seventh Heaven, I remember. Again, not one of the shows that I knew. Like, I can't tell you the story arc, but I've caught enough episodes to remember there was a dad. He was like a preacher, not a priest, like one of those evangelical preachers, pastors, whatever the fuck. He was one of those, and he had like a big family. And there's only one thing I really remember from the show. I think it's Jessica Biel or Jennifer Biel. What's her name? She was in it. she in an episode, I guess she was older, so she started to move out to do stuff on her own. And I remember they were like, how did you get she got a car and she got all kinds of stuff. And she was like, yeah, because I'm balancing my budget. I do this, I work, so I pay this, and I've got to pay my rent. She was like very independent. She was learning stuff. I just remember that because I remember I was younger, and I was like, oh yeah, that's how you got to do it. You got to balance your shit. You gotta
Oh shit.
yeah, I remember that scene. Yeah, Jessica Biel. Yeah.
The name rings a bell. Jessica Biel.
Yeah, Christine says she was pissed at the ending. I don't know how did that show end? Did everybody die? Did everybody end up going to heaven? Like what happened with that show? But I know that the guy who played the dad, he got arrested for molesting kids or some shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, check that. Bring that up. I remember it was in TMZ.
What show? Sorry.
Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
Xena, Hercules, etc. was created by Sam Raimi as a way to finance his movies. Oh.
Who was the father?
She's married to Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake's married.
Oh, you know who I also had a crush on?
Justin Timberlake.
No.
That's what it felt like you were going.
No. But do you remember Community?
Bro, Community's not that old.
No, I know. But if this was later on, like after Rihanna, on the actress.
Community's not that old. You used to have a crush like as if you were.
But when I had started watching,
it's like a year ago.
No, Community is a bit older.
But it's not old enough the way you're bringing it up.
I was like, what? Hold on, Community. I think early. Yeah, in 2009. It was I was a teenager, but I watched it later on. I watched it in like early 20s.
Okay, go on.
Early 20s, 18, 19. That's when I started watching. So a bit later. The actress, what's her name? The one that dressed up as it was Mr. Santa. What's her fucking name, bro?
Mr. Santa.
Alison Brie.
Mr. Santa.
Yeah, because they have a Christmas special episode at some point, and she dresses up in this slutty Christmas outfit.
Okay, and that's why you liked her.
No, but that's where I was like,
she likes fat old guys. I got this.
God damn it! I knew you were gonna say that.
Mr. Santa, call me ma'am.
But no, yeah,
she's cute. Yeah,
she's cute. She's hot. Yeah. No. I remember trying to search up porn with her, like lookalikes afterwards.
Not everyone does porn.
No, like lookalikes and shit.
What would you type?
Like well, I don't remember, bro, but like something lookalike.
Lookalike my crush.
What was her
sir? That doesn't help.
What was her name? I would probably write because I was stupid. Annie lookalike porn or some shit from the community.
Oh my god! And Annie's a little orphan girl too. Oh Jesus Christ!
Wait, what?
That's what Annie is. Little Annie. Just type in Annie, enter. That's what you're gonna find.
No, but in the show,
I know, but if you
Annie Addison.
I know, but if you type in Annie lookalike, you're just gonna get some fucking kid.
But I never got.
This is why your search history is questionable.
But I remember searching up like Allison.
You're gonna be daddy. Daddy Warbucks. That's you. You guys remember Annie? You remember Annie? You know what Annie is?
No.
It was a musical. It was a play. I think they made a movie out of it. She was a little orphan.
Let's see. Annie orphan, right?
You missed out on a lot of like cultural norms.
Nah, I never watched this. I have no idea what the fuck this is.
So you don't even get the reference.
Nope.
The ginger kid. Exactly, Phil.
Yeah, I could tell she's ginger now that I searched her up.
What about they did Black Annie? All right, the whole race swapping thing is weird, but the story still makes sense, even if she's black. Still makes sense. What cultural stuff should we ask Poseidon if he's heard of? Like stuff that everybody knows. Oh, Gapes is here. He came late, but he's here. Poseidon, put the fucking phone down, bro. Your podcast.
Oh, sorry.
I can't tell you every 5 minutes. Gapes is in the chat, by the way. He says hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other. I'm surprised that you never heard of it. Do you know Oliver Twist?
No.
I want some more, sir.
No.
More?
No.
You don't know anything about Oliver Twist? Shocking. Okay. Weird. You know who Garfield the cat is?
Of course.
What does Garfield do?
He eats lasagna.
And what does he hate?
The dog.
The Mondays. He hates Mondays.
Oh, Mondays.
Yeah.
I thought he hated the dog.
No, he hates Mondays.
I remember watching the Garfield movies. I found them entertaining.
Okay, I've never seen the Huckleberry Finn. That's a book you should read. A lot of N-bombs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember do you remember that dolphin movie?
Flipper.
Yes, I enjoyed Flipper too as a kid.
Flipper was a show.
Oh,
I think you're talking about the whale movie.
Free Willy I enjoyed too.
Yeah. But enough about your parents' sex tapes. Did you watch the film Free Willy?
Yes, a long time ago when I was a kid.
Yeah. They made a part 2.
I never watched part 2.
I saw Free Willy.
What else? Okay, tell me more references.
Apollo, what was that Apollo 13?
Is that a space movie?
Okay, well you don't even have to guess that. You never seen it, okay. Tom Hanks?
No.
It's a space movie. Oh, you have seen Armageddon for sure.
Armageddon.
With Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck.
I'm very visual. I have to see it.
I'm very visual. You keep saying everyone's visual. Everyone that can see is visual.
No. 1998 film. Rings a bell, but I don't think I've seen it.
Deep Impact.
You
can't keep bringing them up. It's just if you don't know them, you don't know them.
No, because sometimes I remember stuff, but like from sight. No, never seen it.
Bill, what are you asking about Prometheus? That just came out. We're talking about he should know this. It should be goddamn. It's in the culture, like older stuff.
You can ask me.
Lassie, that's a good one, Christine.
Lassie, I saw.
Okay.
Lassie, I saw. Yeah, there's that scene where
Shawshank Redemption.
I have not seen it.
Bill, you caught him.
It's on Netflix, but I'm gonna go watch that shit.
You've never? Okay, so you don't know what that is. A Clockwork Orange.
Nope.
Really?
Oh, do you remember what was that movie with that giant peach?
You've never heard of You've never heard of A Clockwork Orange? Fascinating. Full Metal Jacket.
No.
Apocalypse Now.
That one rings a bell. Apocalypse Now.
This is intriguing.
Apocalypse Now.
7, you've seen.
7 I've seen, yeah.
Waterworld.
Yeah. It's
Kevin Costner.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but it's the movie where the whole planet is submerged underwater and shit, and they have like colonies.
Menace to Society.
No.
Really? Surprised you missed that one. The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski rings a bell. Yes, the dude. Yes, I saw that one.
Dirty Dancing. Put your phone down, bro. We're asking you.
Dirty Dancing. No, and my girlfriend was shocked that I hadn't watched that.
Well, if that's what surprised your girlfriend, like the simple things you don't know, that's what surprised that you haven't watched Dirty Dancing. Boys in the Hood, you've seen?
Yes, Boys in the Hood, I've seen.
Have you, for real?
Yeah.
Who's in it?
The Morpheus guy is in it too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Wayne's World, you've watched?
No.
You don't know what Wayne's World is?
No.
No.
I know what it is, but I've never watched it.
Bro, what the fuck's going on with you? How's that possible?
Tell me more.
Where did you grow up, Afghanistan? Like, what's going on? This is crazy to me.
Tell me more.
Hellraiser. Well, maybe you weren't into horror movies, so that's fine.
I've seen Jaws. Jaws scarred me as a kid.
Okay, Jaws is good. Blood In, Blood Out.
It rings a bell, but I don't think so.
Milkweed. Okay. He needs to listen to 1980s to 2000 movies. They're the best. Yeah, they are the best. Yeah, Psychopath knows. Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire, he knows.
Of course I know Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire, he knows. He lived his life by Mrs. Doubtfire.
What do you mean?
When in doubt, dress up as a chick and hang out with kids. The original Dracula? I believe it's Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Is that the one?
16 Candles?
No. I have no idea what the fuck. I've never heard of that.
The Breakfast Club?
I watched a bit of it when I was a kid. I think my god sisters really liked it. Or my cousins.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
No. Oh, no.
Interesting. So you know what the Breakfast Club is about?
No.
This is shocking.
What do you want me to say?
You know who John Hughes is?
No.
This is so weird. Beetlejuice.
Of course I know Beetlejuice.
You know the dumbest shit. I don't understand. Ghost.
No.
You never watched anything. I don't understand. Why aren't you home watching movies right now? You haven't seen anything. Have you heard of film? Are you aware that movies are made?
Yes.
What the hell? Dude, Where's My Car? That's stupid, but you probably saw it.
I haven't. No.
What is happening? Maybe we should go with the list of 10 movies you have seen. You missed out on everything.
Yeah, I know.
How are you not just watching those? I wish I could rewatch all that
I watched
stuff.
a lot of like my mother that got when she got VHS.
I don't care if you watched your mother. That's you keep
No,
that
never.
for the psychiatrist.
Hey, no.
Dazed and Confused.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. American Beauty. Kevin Spacey. You like him?
No.
You've never heard of American Beauty?
No. Sometimes you have to show me the covers of the movies, though. I remember if I saw them as a kid. But I watched a lot of Disney movies. Like I watched a lot of like Lion King. I've seen it probably over 100 times.
One movie.
Yeah. What else have I watched? I've watched Disney movies.
That's what you just said. You literally just said Disney movies. I've seen a lot. I've watched The Lion King 50 times, and then you're like, Disney movies. You said nothing.
Yeah.
You said one movie.
Lion King 2 probably I've seen.
It's the same movie.
What else have I seen?
So basically, your knowledge of film is around The Lion King, Little Mermaid, iCarly. You're like a 9-year-old girl. That's your... You have the watching habits of a 9-year-old girl.
No, Drake and Josh.
Again, you're just adding to it.
No, that was more for guys.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was two stepbrothers. And then
Sounds like one of your porns.
Oh, Jesus Christ. and then the sister would fuck with him. She would pull pranks and shit.
Like, she's like, oh, I'm stuck by the window.
No, not like that, bro. Not like that.
Okay, so you watched all kinds of other shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting where this is going.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Fight Club. You watched Fight Club?
Of course I watched Fight Club.
I just watched one fucking movie.
Not to completion, though, but I got to rewatch it.
You haven't watched...
Because I fell asleep. Bro.
You're like all these women that date you. They never get to come to completion.
Oh, God. Go fuck yourself. You bastard. That's not true.
All right, well, the least you could do, Poseidon, is play us out.
All right, thank you for joining church on motherfucking Sunday, motherfuckers. You're going to find me, the Poseidon69, on Instagram and Twitter. I live streamed a bit. I'm going to live stream again on twitch.tv/Poseidon69. Pantelis Comedy for all the Pantelis stuff. Don't forget, we have weekly shows on the channel also. Also, patreon.com/Pantelis. You get some stuff first, and you get a chance at winning merch. Hey. Thank you.
All right, I'm sorry about this fucking idiot. The polls have ended, and it looks like you all think that specific people are going to win the elections. 43% of you think that the conservatives are going to win. 37% believe the liberals are going to win. 11% of you are retarded because you think the other's going to win. It's going to be between those two. And then 7% for the NDP. Yeah, the other, like the Green Party, is not going to get enough seats to win the election. But at least we know. We're all kind of thinking the same thing. It looks like it's going to be liberal or conservative. So let's see by how much or what's going to happen. So thank you all for watching. Patreon.com/Pantelis is where you go to support the goddamn nation. And that's where you're going to get exclusive content. That's where you get fucking Poseidon's In-Built Poseidon Show. That's where you get the Pantelis podcast and French Cats first. And that's how you support for us to keep the lights on, basically. That's what we're doing. 2 drink a minimum every week. New episodes. We record right here in this very studio with Mike whenever he's in town. And you might catch me in French on tour with Mike over the next couple of weeks. I think I'm going to be with Mike for the next couple of months, actually, on Noir. Me, him, and Preach. So I could be in one of your cities and or villages very soon.
Yay.
Thank y'all.
Peace.